Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has bars and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Nittany Lions offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Michigan State Spartans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. Slithers into space. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The noise level is relentless here on second down. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. He'll take it himself.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Preston. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone when they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. These guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Caught at the 25. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's all the way down to the 2. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. The option look. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws to the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Powers through the defender. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got it, looking for the first down. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Plenty of time to what? Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rides to back and leaves it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The lone back's got it. Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He's got it on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 30-yard line, and suddenly you are operating in plus territory.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Spartans have moved it inside the 20. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Continues to fight for yards. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin.